Denver. Running along about 50 miles an hour. Not so much because the roads are necessarily bad. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but the visibility, this blowing snow's got the visibility down pretty good. I can see dark figures where the cars are, but I can't really see their lights or anything. So I'm driving at a speed that I think I can come to a complete stop and maintain control of my truck. Well, hopefully with enough reaction time, you know, if I realize that something's gone wrong between me and them. Now, what does kind of suck about this weather is, you know, people like that Penske truck just jet right over in front of me, and that really cuts out my line of sight, even more so than before. And as you can tell, he ain't going any faster than I am now. And heck, we're starting to catch him, so I'm going to have to get out of it a little bit because I am not getting in the left lane running this slow. So if somebody wants to pass me and get in front of me and go slower than I'm going, well, that's just my tough luck, I guess. So anyways, this really isn't even that bad. It's just the snow is blowing so bad and causing some visibility issues. And then another trucker hollered at me on the radio a while back and said that the roads were pretty nasty about 25 miles west of Lyman, which that should be here any minute now. I'm kind of hoping they stay this good all the way to where I'm going. I hope they don't get any worse than this, because this ain't just terribly bad. But the main issue right now is visibility, you know, and with the snow is going to cause some traction issues, and with the decreased visibility plus a little bit of traction issues, I'm not, sorry about that, had to downshift. I don't like having my engine in a lower RPM where it generates a lot of power, because the tires will break loose quicker. Anyways, you know, lower visibility and a little bit of traction issues. So I'm just going slow, and I got my flashers on, so hopefully people can see me. But shoot, it's getting even worse now. I'm about to slow down even more now. Yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3 little sticks ahead of me. 1, 2, yeah, about the third stick's all I can see. These sticks are, what, about 50 yards apart maybe, something like that. Okay, well that would just seem like a little bit of a snowdrift there, so now I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticks pretty good. Yeah, so I think that was just a little bit of a bad gust of wind that was carrying some snow right there. But the wind's blowing out of the north real bad, which I'm headed west, so it's hitting me on the right hand side. So I'm trying to be extra careful to, you know, maintain my lane, and if I run up on a spot in the road that ain't maintained very good, I don't want to lose control. Because the thing is, it's not about how fast can you get away with the spot you're at, because right now, shoot, I could probably do the speed limit and get away with it. But how fast do you want to be going whenever you roll up on something, you know, that you couldn't see? That's my deal. So since I can't see very far ahead, and yesterday there was a bad wreck in Lubbock, pile up for the fog, and with the holiday travelers and everything, and you know, people in a hurry, want to get back home, blah blah blah. I'm just not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna chance it. I would rather get to where I'm going a little later than get to my grave a little earlier. So we're just gonna mind our P's and Q's and put along here about 50-55 until we get to where we're going, and that'll be it. So, excuse me. I don't know how well the poor visibility is showing up on the camera, but it sucks for my eyeball. Alright, so we're going a little faster than
6 minutes of delay were added to your route.
6 minutes, yeah, more like an hour, but okay. Anyways, So that's what's going on now. I don't know how much of this I'll stick in there. I was wanting to kind of make a time lapse of going along these roads here. But I don't know if the snow will interfere with that, falling in front of the camera or what. It'll probably look like it wasn't even snowing, I bet. Yeah, I mean, the roads aren't terrible. I've definitely driven on much worse. Shoot, in Wyoming, it's a lot worse than this. So, but it's just the visibility. So right now we're down to 4 sticks. So I've got about 200 yards of visibility. Which, if the road was dry, that would be one thing. But as you can see, it's not. So, it's 24 degrees right now. So, since the road ain't dry and I can only see 4 sticks in front of me, it's kind of a recipe for disaster if you're going too fast. So we'll just kind of keep her backed out of and ease along there at this rate. We should be getting on the toll road in about another hour and 15 minutes, because we're running about 50 miles an hour and the toll road's 57 miles from us. But I have only had one big truck come around me. That's when I go to get nervous, whenever big trucks start flying around me, because they hog up so much more real estate, and I just, don't want them to set sideways right in front of me or something silly like that. Cars I don't worry about too much, because they can kind of stay in a dry spot pretty easy. Whenever you're a big truck and you take up so much real estate, you might not be able to maintain you might not be able to stick at the tracks. So, but anyways, we're going to go ahead and call it quits right there. We'll catch y'all guys around. Exactly what I was talking about, guys. Got a rolled over four-wheeler up here somewhere, and I was able to come to a stop safely. Of course, so was everybody else, but I saw everybody was slowing down, and we're able to get stopped. And I don't know, I'm not psychic, but if I was a betting man, I'd say they were probably driving too fast for conditions. But anyways, that's what's going on now. We're sitting in the middle of Interstate 70. Stopped. So that's it for now. Take care. southeastern corner of Nebraska today. I've been in this little mess right here for about, oh shoot, probably about 50 miles, I'd say. I probably got about another 50 to go. Been having to keep an eye on my water temperature because I'm driving so slow. Of course, the fan will kick itself on, but I want to kind of try to keep the engine cool before the fan comes on, because I have been going through some blowing snow, so I don't know if it's accumulating on my grill or not. But I'd kind of rather play it safe than sorry and just kind of keep an eye on my temperature and everything. I did pull it way down nearly to 150 just a minute ago, and but heck, it's still sitting there about 180 right now. This is the best the road's been in about 50 miles right here, and there's been some spots where if you look over there in the left lane and over here in the shoulder, you know, you just couldn't see the road at all. I mean, there was nothing. No tracks, no asphalt to grab onto, there was nothing. And but this spot right here is actually not too bad, but I'm gonna just still keep on putting along, because I don't know, you know, if we're gonna get right up here around this bend and it's gonna turn and get bad again. So we're going over the river here. That big truck tried to come in my lane with me on an ice covered bridge. That was nice of him. So I do not know why these guys insist on running the speed limit when the roads are like this. I mean, we've already went by one jackknife truck, and I think about 6 of them in the ditches. You know, like I always say, you know, it's not about how fast you can get away with going where you're at. It's how fast can you get away with slowing down whenever something bad happens. And right now, you can't slow down very fast and maintain control of your truck. So everybody's just gonna have to pardon me while I run 40 miles an hour over here in the slow lane. You know, I don't know why people insist on running like that. It drives me absolutely nuts. Because I don't care who says what, man. Traction is traction and physics is physics. You know, if you don't have traction to speed up, guess what else you don't have traction to do? Slow down. Both require traction. But whatever. He's got places to be, I guess. I'm holding him up. See, like right here, the road's getting a little worse. Not terrible, but a little bit worse than it was back there behind us. But you know, the main deal is occasionally we'll be driving through blowing snow here, and if there's a dry van or a reefer across the road, and it's going to be difficult to see in blowing snow because they're white, the trailers are white, and you know, I want to be able to get stopped before I T-bone that thing, because what if he's loaded with bricks or something? You know, it wouldn't be good for me. So I'll just keep on slow rolling it. Whatever. I wreck my truck, I'm out of business, man. That's no bueno for me. So I'm gonna do my best to keep the rubber side down and keep on driving Miss Daisy and easing along here. Sorry about that, I had a phone call coming in. And then my music started back up. But anyways, we're just gonna keep on pedaling along and easing through. And I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse the rest of my, okay, so I don't know if y'all can see that snow pickup off that truck, but occasionally what'll happen, the wind's blowing out of the north, you see the snow blowing to the south. Over there across the highway, there'll be a snow plow running and then a stream of trucks behind him because he's slowing up traffic, and then just all that snow's blowing across here, and it makes it impossible to see anything. So want to try to keep everything you know, keep everything slow and maintain control of the truck is the most important thing, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. I will make a time lapse of the rest of this stuff, so we'll catch y'all guys later. Be safe. Hi ho, internet amigos. sitting here in York, Nebraska this morning, or well, it's about lunchtime. Got here about 5 o'clock. I'm on a 10-hour break. My schedule kind of got inverted because of got hung out in a snowstorm over there in Elm Creek, Nebraska. So that kind of messed up my schedule. I couldn't leave there till 4 o'clock, 4:30 yesterday afternoon when they finally got the interstate open back up. And it was still a little hectic getting on across there, but got across incident free, so that's all that matters. Anyways, just wanted to kind of make this to wrap up the vlog or what have you. There's a clip in there that's out of order. I had the time lapse and it was supposed to come after the talking, but I accidentally made it before the talking. So anyways, sorry about that. There was a guy on 80 that recognized me somewhere, and I guess my radio got out of range before I really got a chance to talk to him. But whoever you are out there, man, that was pretty cool getting to holler at somebody or having somebody holler at me on the radio who recognized me. But anyways, let's get out here real quick and do a little walk around the truck. I just got it washed this morning at the Petro up the street. I'm down the Huddle House. There's a Huddle House down just south of the Petro. That's where I stayed last night because I like the Huddle House because I'm a fatty. So anyways, let me get all my stuff together. We're gonna get out and do a walk around to the truck real quick, and then we'll end it right there. All right. Whew, boy, it's a little chilly. There it is, everybody. We even have a pretty trailer today, so that's extra cool. Extra good. Some snow. So hopefully the wind ain't jacking this up too bad. Microphone's facing right into the wind. So here. Real pretty trailer. It's a little dirty, but pretty good. So there you go, guys. Got her all washed up again. It was covered in salt pretty bad yesterday. But anyways, sitting here in York waiting on my 10-hour break to finish up. And pardon my mess, I had to pick up at a real muddy dairy the other day, so my floor mat's all jacked up. Anyways, jacket's laying over there in the floorboard. See, got my GoPro junk scattered out all over the place right here, and I need to vacuum again already. So that's what's been going on past couple of days. All right, yeah, I gotta check and make sure I got everything facing the right direction and whatnot. Anyways, that's what's been going on the past couple of days. About to run down to Park City, Kansas, which is right around Wichita. Grab a load that's been preloaded and run on down to a little town in East Texas. I'd probably say it's probably about 3.5, maybe 4 hours from where I live. So maybe a little closer than that, but might swing through the house, might not. I still got plenty of hours left, so we'll just kind of see how that pans out. I was supposed to get a load and go to Athens, Tennessee, which if y'all watch Life is Good, that's kind of out in his neck of the woods, a little ways north of Chattanooga. I think he lives over around there somewhere. Anyways, real pretty country out there. Real tight milk plant. My Lord, that thing's tight. Whoo, gosh almighty. Anyways, so that's it on this one, guys. That guy that hollered at me on the radio, I don't know who you are, man. I wish I could have hollered at you a little longer, but I guess I went out of range or what have you. But I did hear you. Anyways, there's some winter driving on this vlog and me getting irritated with people and, you know, stuff that happens. And but anyways, so hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've made it this long, I appreciate it. I know this is kind of a long one. Hoping to get better at trimming the fat as time goes on. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. So y'all take care and keep the rubber side down, or whatever the expression is. You want to keep it on its wheels, not on its side. All right, we'll catch y'all guys around. And I didn't press stop. I tried to be all smooth and hit stop without looking over at my phone. Didn't work. We'll see y'all.